Russ, busy Christmas period coming up. How are preparations going?
I'm looking forward to it. We don't have much time to prepare in between games, etc. But it's the same for everyone. For me, nothing changes. The process is what it is. I think it's the most important thing for us as a group. I think it's what's made us improve hugely in a short space of time. The process we've been through, the work we're doing, the topics we're covering, and every game we're learning more about what we need to do, how we need to refine that process, how we need to improve it. But I've been really pleased with the process, and as I said before, the way the players have bought into it. And now it's about making sure that we keep stimulating the players, keep giving them enough on what they're facing, but also giving them more on what we need to do and what we need to improve on and build on. I think, as I said, every game that we play, regardless of result, gives us more clarity on that, which is the most pleasing thing. And having watched the game back Saturday, I think we know where we need to improve. But still saw loads. Felt a lot better about it after I watched it back. Still saw loads to be pleased with in terms of what we're seeing from training being transferred onto the pitch, which I believe will bring us success. And I think everyone has seen that. So it's important after one result that we can't get too hard. I spoke after the Oxford game about not cracking it, and we need loads to work on. It's true, and Saturday showed that. So in terms of the next period, we have to go into every game wanting to win it and being prepared to adapt to each game individually, and the next one is a really big one for us. It's as simple as that.
How do footballers approach Christmas? Because it is a lot of games in quick succession, but it's also a time that traditionally everybody else spends around with family. Is it something you just have to take out of the equation?
Yeah, I think you try and get a bit of balance. I think you have to be really professional, and you have to sacrifice a few things that you'd probably enjoy otherwise if you weren't a football player. But I think that sacrifice is well worth it if you look over. You're a long time retired to go and enjoy your Christmases. But I think it is important for players to spend time with their family. It's a really busy period, so recovery is important. You have to be really professional, and I trust the lads to do that and be ready for our games. So, but they do need to spend some time away, enjoying themselves and with the family, because otherwise, you can feel quite isolated, and it's a bubble. Football, you can't, your whole life can't. But listen, when they're in here, 100%, it has to be about football and about improving and the culture and what we're doing. But outside of that, you need to spend time with family. You need time doing stuff that you love and with the people you love. Otherwise, it's what you're doing this for. So, bit of balance. I think that's what I always try to go for, and love the Boxing Day games. I think everyone does, football fans and players as well. It's tradition, isn't it? So I used to love going to them as a kid, and I love being involved in them now. It's always a good atmosphere. So I think we'll all be looking forward to a Christmas period, and we've got 2 home games, which is really nice over that period, which means players can get their families down to watch games and spend some time with them in between.
First up, of course, Southend on Boxing Day. Is that an ideal team to be facing given the troubles they're having this season?
Yeah, I don't think there is an ideal team for us to face, really. I think we've done we played teams against teams who have got different styles, different ways of playing, different conditions that have prepared us for any test. I think now we've sort of come up against everything, really, in terms of what we're going to face. Come up against teams who play really good football, with teams who are a bit more direct and really good at what they do. So, and I said we've learnt from every game. So I think we're ready for any challenge that's thrown at us now in this league. I think we're prepared. As I said, it's always about us, but it'll be a difficult game. They'll be fighting for their lives. We are as well. I said it all along. Our sole aim at the moment is to get out of the position we're in. It's as simple as that, and then we can look forward. So it's a big game for both teams. Every game is for us till the end of the season now, 100%. It sounds like a cliche, but it is. Every game's huge for us. They all mean a huge amount. So it'll be a tough game. They're improving under their manager, as we are, I believe, as a group. So it should be a good game, but it's one I'm looking forward to, and it's one where we need to bounce back from Saturday at Gillingham.
Having played them twice already this season, does that make any odds?
I think they're completely different. I think as we are. I think so. Both teams. I think you can take those games. I think you look at it in terms of players that you played against and who are still involved under the new manager, but I think in terms of style and the way they're playing and the intensity in which they're doing it, they're really different to what we faced earlier on. I'd like to think they're thinking the same about us. So as always, it's about us. It's about how we prepare, what we're going to do, but the lads will be aware of it, as we have been in previous weeks, of what they can bring. And as I said, they are improving. It's not going to be an easy game, but we have to go there to try and get 3 points.
And we saw Sam come through 45 minutes on Saturday. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's come through really well. Sam's got a brilliant attitude, as I said, and a hunger to play the game, desire to play. So he's put himself right in the frame. Whether he's ready to start, I don't know. We need to look how he recovers over the next few days. But he'll be involved over the Christmas period 100%, which is good news for us. So hopefully we can make sure he recovers well and he can be involved in the next 3 games. But I think we're going to need to pick and choose. He's not going to be able to play all of them after being out for so long, so we'll need to pick and choose which ones, and that's on us. That's on us as staff to make sure we're picking for the right ones and keep him fresh enough to have an impact like he did on Saturday, because he was excellent.
And what about Reece and Jordan Moore-Taylor?
Reece will be back involved, so he missed out the weekend. He played 45 and then we needed to keep him out of this weekend, so he'll be back involved, which is good news for us as well. Again, not ready to start every game in a minute, but listen, to have them players back in the squad even is a boost for us. So Geordie's going to take a bit longer. He's seen a specialist on his knee, who's quite pleased with it, but wants to take a little bit more time. As I said, he played probably a bit too much football with where he was at when he first came back. So we might need to be a bit slow with him, but he's not going to be long term, so we're not worried about that. So we'll hopefully reintegrate him over the next few weeks, but I don't think he'll be involved in these Christmas games.